God bless you. This is Pastor Everett Bell from Bethel AME Church in Monrovia, better known as Bethel Monrovia. I pray that the Lord is keeping you today. There's a phrase that many people say, and that is, the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. While true, I think it's important to understand the context behind the statement. Otherwise, you may end up just believing something that you're not clear with or about, and never begin to walk in the power of what that particular text really means. If you look at 2 Chronicles at the 20th chapter, you'll notice that there's an uprising of nearby nations that come against Judah and their king Jehoshaphat. And as they come, and by the way, it is the Ammonites, the Edomites, and the Moabites. And these are distant relatives of the children of Israel. And if you put a question in the bottom of the text, I'll explain that to you. But they've come against Judah, and Judah knows they cannot deal with this group of nations on their own. And so the king proclaims a period of fasting and prayer. Fasting and prayer. And the people gather and they follow the directions of the king. And the king says something that I think is very important in this text. He begins to pray about these nations, and he begins to pray about their circumstance. But then he says something, and I want to read this to you. He says at verse 12, "For we have no power to face this vast army that is attacking us. We do not know what to do, but our eyes are on you." Stop right there, because that's the secret to overcoming whatever it is that we go through. Number one, they already had an ongoing relationship with the Lord. And sometimes we look at our relationship with God as it is a red box stuck on the wall that says, in case of emergency, break glass. Number one, I want you to understand, you must have a working, ongoing relationship with the Lord. You don't have to be great in it, because all of it is a process of evolving and growing. But take the time to get to know the Lord now, so that when trouble comes, and it does, that you do not have to worry about trying to create a relationship, but that you already have one. But he says, our eyes are on you. Most of the times when we go through problems, our eyes are on everything else. Particularly, our eyes are on our problems. God wants you to focus on him. God wants you to trust him, so that whatever you find yourself dealing with, your eyes are already right where they need to be. On the Lord, trusting the Lord to bring you through. So they fast and pray. They fast and they pray. And when they pray, they declare that their eyes are on the Lord and not on their problems. In other words, they are looking at him, because God is bigger than any problem that you have right now, than any problem you've ever had, and any problem that you ever will have. The secret is to be able to see him more than you see the problem that you're walking through. Because whatever you focus on most, that's where all your attention will be. And make sure your attention is directed to the Lord, and he will fight your battles. Be encouraged today. If this helps you, take a moment to subscribe. Take a moment to click the like button and continue to get updates on a regular basis. God bless you today.